Westwood Calls interview sponsored by Arch Orthodontics. I'm here with the Westwood boys lacrosse team after an incredible 11-10 win versus Marshfield. Guys, last interview, vengeance and revenge was the theme of it. This team got you earlier in the season. How does it feel to get them back in the playoffs?
It's huge. I mean, last game I said it last time, but they got us in one that we should have got. And it just feels good to put them away when it matters most.
I mean, we came out here. It's boiling hot out, so we knew we were going to have to face some challenges with the weather. And we came prepared, and we got smacked around a little bit towards the middle of the game, but we responded and ended up coming out on top.
It's hard to put into words the feeling, but just came here, got the job done. People didn't believe in us. These guys went to the state championship last year. They were looking past us. We were a bump in the road. Now we flipped that car over.
Liam, 5 seconds left. Tie game. You get the shot. What did Z draw up there, and what did that feel like to score that winning goal there?
Yeah, so we had the ball with 50 seconds left, and Z just told us, stay calm, possess until around 20 minutes. And then Roy initiated great and just set up everyone up for success, and we were able to bury it.
Jaden, big saves, 2 big ones in the fourth quarter there to keep you guys in the game. What was going through your mind on those?
We were down 2 goals. I knew we had some fight left in us, and I wasn't planning on giving up. And I knew we could do it.
Sam, a couple big goals on the offense. What was the game plan there? Is there anything specific that Z told you before the games? Get you guys ready for this one.
I said believe. I believe that if we went out there, gave it our all, we did that. The chances came. I took them. I'm really happy. Things shook out the way they did, but you just got to believe.
Job's not finished.
Job is not finished. You guys got Longmeadow in the Elite 8. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Post-game interview brought to you by Arch Orthodontics. Wolverines scoring with 5 seconds left to come away with a big win, upset win to get to the round of 8. Joined with head coach Todd Zahurak. Todd, what are the feelings? What an amazing win. What comes to mind with right now? How you feeling?
Yeah, Morgan, it's hard to process it. It only happened a couple of minutes ago. Marshfield is a great team. They're very well coached. So we're pretty lucky to get out of here with a win, but we're pretty good too.
So everyone was involved today. The seniors, the sophomores, underclassmen. Last year there was a little bit nervous, in the later stage of the game. This year, poised. They looked amazing out there. How impressed were you with the underclassmen and just their ability to get out there and perform under the big lights?
Yeah, it all comes down to belief. We believe in each other, and we all know that the next guy's got our back and is going to step up and make a play. So we just believe.
Coach, Timmy got into a groove in the first half with the face-offs. His counterpart got into a little groove in the second half. You guys did such a good job of getting the ball on the ground and winning those possessions back. How big is that to get into a game and also build some momentum to get back in the game and then win the game?
Yeah, Morgan, it's a lot easier to score when you have the ball. So, if you can't win the face-offs clean, you have to generate those possessions other ways. And our guys did a great job of contesting those 50-50 round balls and eventually coming out with them. So, you got to do what you got to do. If you got to win dirty, we'll win dirty.
They all count the same. There's no pictures on a scorecard. Coach, Liam Williams, I've been saying all year, this kid is a superstar. And one thing he's been saving this year is his lefty shot. We haven't seen too many of that. We saw 1 goal in the Holliston game, but it took till then until we saw it. Yep. He scored that game winner with the lefty. And, what did you draw up there? What did you see? And, talk a little bit about how special a player like Liam Williams is with the game on the line like that.
Yeah, Morgan, I wish I could tell you that I'm a great coach and that I drew up some special play, but I'm not. I give the ball to my players and say, guys, do something cool with it. And take your pick. Liam, Roy, Dante, Troy, they all, any of them takes advantage of what they have. And, we've told Liam all season not to go left because we're waiting for this particular moment to pull it out. And he did.
It was incredible. And Coach, just everything about this game, you guys took a punch to give a punch. You're playing in 95-degree heat. It is very hot out here, folks. And you're on the road, 4 o'clock game, a lot of distractions. How proud are you of your team, how they handled themselves, how they continue to fight? And then literally comes down to the end and they answered, got it done, and got a huge win to send them to the round of 8.
Yeah, well, if you look up in the stands, you see the support that we get from the parents, and it's phenomenal. We travel better than anybody, and I'll take that all day. And, it's fantastic. I trust these guys implicitly. When you start coaching, you think you're just going to coach lacrosse, and you really kind of adopt a couple of sons, and I got 22 this year.
Absolutely. Coach, you've been doing it for a while, 14, 15 years at Westwood. Where does this rank in terms of wins you've had over your career?
16, please. Don't cut me short.
16.
It's right up there. You know, it's right up there with some of the all-time great ones.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Amazing win. Very entertaining, and we cannot wait for the round of 8.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's go.